Hey guys, the Skull Seeker here. We're going to take a closer look at the Arctic fox skull. Now I have my gloves on because this thing is like extremely stinky for some reason. Even though it's whitened and cleaned, I don't know, maybe it's a smell of bleach or something. All I know is it is pretty damn stinky. And my hands stink really bad after touching it, so that's why I have these gloves. But anyway, you can see it here. Now there's actually quite a bit of deformity. The top of the skull is fine, it's just the bottom jaw. But if I turn it this way, you can see how it's slanted pretty much. It's like so much at an angle. The top jaw is perfectly, like the skull and the top jaw is perfectly fine. It's just the bottom jaw slants. And if I pick it up and look at it from the side, you can see here. It's just, yeah, the bottom jaw is very deformed. Very interesting. And yeah, it just slants on this side. You can see a better angle here, whereas on this side it tilts downward more, so you can't see it as well. Now this guy also has a bit of an underbite, not too bad though. But when this is in the right position, bottom teeth go too far forward in the front. So to tell this from a red fox, basically you have the width right here. It is like this kind of like flat, about this, it's like a uniform width along the snout here, whereas in the red fox it goes in and then back out, like it curves, a little dip. So right about here it'd be indented, and then but like on this skull it does not. And then other than that, they're pretty similar skulls. However, this one's also slightly taller, a little bit shorter. The cranium is smaller. The nasals are a little bit bigger, if I remember correctly. And then we have right here, these are actually a little bit smaller than the red fox. But anyway, that's a pretty good look at it here. So it's a really cool skull. And like I said in the other video, I got this for $14, $14 Arctic fox skull. Really good quality, missing 0 teeth. Like it's 100% complete. It has every tooth, no damage, just a slight deformity in the bottom jaw. Anyway, and I guess, yeah, the main problem is just the smell, but it's something I can tolerate, but I guarantee a lot of people would not be able to. Like my room in my basement, that used to have all my skulls, you walk in there and that smell was so horrible. That's because I had a dead shark in there, freeze dried. But anyway, now I moved all my skulls into a shelf in my room so that they're all in one place and nobody has to smell that. But this one's gonna add a little bit of smell there. Anyway, we'll take a look at the jaw function. So here you can see these little like grooves on the base of the skull where this fits in. They're kind of loose and a little bit, like I say, the bottom jaw is deformed, so it's like not a perfect fit. But anyway, so using that, this basically just allows it to bite down here. If I can, yeah, there we go. Chomp, chomp, chomp. That's how that works with these little hinges right here. And yeah, it's got a perfect set of chompers, which is pretty cool. Here's the top of the skull. In the back, you can see inside the foramen magnum. The underside. Yeah, you can just see how deformed that bottom jaw is. It's nowhere near where it should be. Sagittal crest here. Fans out into a triangle position right here. Then you can see the nasals. Missing a lot in there, but that really doesn't matter. That's the inside of the skull. Yeah, this is a great deal. $14 on eBay. Arctic fox skull. And yes, when I get home, which will be mid-March, I'll make a comparison video with this and the red fox skull to show the differences, since they're pretty similar. So I'll make sure to compare those two so you can see firsthand the differences. I had to go off of Google to make sure this was an Arctic fox skull, and even then I wasn't entirely sure when I was buying it. I was very hopeful, but the fact that it was $14 compared to Skulls Unlimited's price of $180, I was very skeptical. But this actually is an Arctic fox skull, so that worked out perfectly, and that's pretty awesome. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.